just making a quick stop at Starbucks. Gotta get my cold brew for the day, so. Here we go.
Do you need some assistance?
Guess what? We're gonna have more fun now.
More fun.
Kyle, shut the f up. I got this.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashley K. And for this week's video, I want to do a story time. And I basically want to tell you how much of an idiot I am. So for my life update video, which I'll put up in the eye or down in the description box, I had to film a little tiny bit of me meditating. Because I was talking about how I've been meditating a lot lately. So while I am doing that meditation in that video, I am learning about how to not be overcome by emotions. Like how to basically experience, oh, hi panic, this is what panic feels like, and let it go instead of panicking. Sorry, still have RSV. Anyway, so as I'm sitting there meditating, I had to find basically a tripod since it was not yet Christmas and I did not get my fancy phone tripod. So I was being creative, so to say. So I placed it on the edge of a pipe, and most people are like, a pipe? What are you talking about? So insert this little video to kind of show you what kind of pipe I am talking about.
As you're sitting outside, you see this pipe?
And so I kind of balanced it on the edge with my pop socket so that way it can film a good angle of me meditating. And even at the beginning of the video, you see me yelling at Crash, being like, stop, don't knock that over, blah, blah, blah.
No, don't touch that.
So like, clearly somewhere in my head, like I knew it was a bad idea. Anyway, do my meditation. Decide that that's pretty much a good little clip for the video that I was gonna do, and I reached to grab it, and I knocked it in said pipe.
All right, Bandahoo!
Oh, hell no. Fuck! So I go over to look and see what is going on, and it is like a 10-foot, 12-foot deep pipe. So, not only did my phone fall, but I also have one of these amazing cool phone cases that happen to open up and hold my credit card, hold my driver's license, all that good stuff. So when it hit the bottom of the pipe, this case busted open and everything on the inside went flying, which then means my credit card and my driver's license were also at the bottom of this 5-foot, 10-foot, 15-foot deep pipe. So my phone lands like this in what looks like a pile of muck. So like this part is under muck, it lands straight up and down, pipes like this, this part shattered. It wasn't really straight up and down, it's like at an angle, but basically the whole bottom part where my charging port is and everything in muck. So then, the rest of that little video, because of course I happened to be recording when it fell into this pipe, so then I run and grab somebody else and tell them, hey, do you have like a gopher grabber thing, or do you have some sort of way that I can reach deep into this pipe and grab my phone? So the first thing we tried was taking a huge pressure washer and wrapping duct tape exposed to it, so that way the sticky side is facing out. And then we try to reach in and like see if we could stick it to the phone and pull it back out. So as we're doing that, we're just pushing it more and more into muck. So I'm like, all right, well, let's stop that. One guy goes and gets the gopher grabber. So he comes back with the gopher grabber, and go figure, it's broken. Like the wire's stuck in the plastic, can't get it out. So I have one person sticking screwdrivers in this gopher grabber trying to free the wire. I have one person that is looking for something else to maybe stick down in there. I now have this like 10-foot metal pole that I'm sticking my magnet to because I have a Mob Armor magnet that sticks to the back of my phone. So I'm hoping maybe this part of my phone case is not too thick that it'll still get to the magnet through this part. So I'm in there now with a magnet on the edge trying to shove the magnet down into the phone case, which no longer has the back on it. And all I'm doing is also pushing it down more and more into muck. So at this point, about this much of my phone is covered. I'm like laying down on the ground trying to make sure my smartwatch can still connect to see if my phone even is still working or functioning. I call my boyfriend and I tell him, look, my phone just fell down a 15-foot sewer pipe. I probably don't have a phone and I'm probably not gonna have a phone. And he's like,
It sounds like you're crying.
and I'm like, well, duh, I'm crying. And he's like,
Well, why?
excuse me? The fuck you mean, why? Did you not just hear my entire story? So I pull this giant metal pipe out and try to give up on that. I'm going to try like Google ways to get my phone out, call other people from my other phone. I have another phone. I reached out, had somebody else let me borrow their phone so I can make some calls. So I'm trying to figure out plan B. I have guy sticking screwdrivers in the gopher to get it free. I have other guy looking for other long possible grabber-like objects to get my phone out. And then the next guy decided he was going to come over and help, and he's just going to start digging up the landscaping. He decides he's just going to start pulling up rocks. So as this is happening, I'm on the ground trying to make sure my phone still connects, and all of a sudden I hear like a whoosh sound. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And the guy who has the screwdrivers in the gopher grabber, let's call him Mike. Mike's like,
What's going on?
and we'll call the guy who's digging up the landscape Tom, and we'll call the guy who's looking for the grabby things Kyle. So Mike is like,
What's wrong? What's going happening?
and I said, I hear a gush of water. I think a gush of water is getting ready to come through this pipe. Can you run inside and see if anybody's like in the bathroom, have the sinks on, if anybody's running water inside? So he runs inside, and it turns out that we'll call this guy Carl had just used the bathroom, and Carl had just flushed the toilet, and Carl's toilet water is now going to rush over my phone and the little bit that's still there, and my credit card and driver's license that were loose just get washed through the tube to it. Just get washed through the pipe. So at this point, I realize that it's a sewer pipe. And my phone is now literally charger down in a pile of shit. Now what? So I go inside, I start having a mini meltdown, or an epic meltdown, however you want to describe it. And Tom, whoever I said was digging up the landscaping, finally, I go out to check on him again, and Mike, who was trying to get the gopher grabber open, finally popped it open simultaneously at the time that Tom, or whatever it is that I named him, can finally reach arm deep into my phone. So he's like, I can actually reach your phone, I just don't want to touch it. Can somebody get me a pair of gloves? So we go and get him a pair of gloves. At the same time, Mike comes running out with the gopher grabber. I got the gopher grabber open. So I hand the gopher grabber to Tom to reach into the hole and grab it. And we pull my phone out of the sewer drain. Hallelujah! So, now I take a look at my phone, throw away the other case. Same style case, different color. Chuck that in the trash, over it. And then I look at my phone and it says charging has stopped due to moisture and debris in charging port. It wasn't charging my phone that hole. So clearly there's muck and literal shit in my charging port. So it gives me the, this is how you clean it kind of thing. Like turn your phone off, spray it with water, get it on the inside, antibacterial, alcohol, blah, 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 blah. Let it sit for 2 hours, turn it back on, should be fine. So I shut it off, I spray it with an air can duster and spray the everywhere. And then I turned my, left it off for a couple hours like it said. So I turned it off for a couple hours after I sprayed the crap all out of it everywhere and let it sit. Called my boyfriend, was like, guess what? Got my phone out, turned my phone back on after about 2 hours, and charging port works. Speakers still work. My 4K camera still works. Still had the video footage, which ended up cutting off the first time we tried to touch it with duct tape. I guess the duct tape activated the skin sensors or whatever is the touch screen and stopped recording my camera. But this is a couple of hour long episode. So this was an ordeal. This was my day. As soon as I got my phone out, it clicked that my entire meditation about not being overcome by emotions didn't click in that day. I was running around, basically fetal position on the sidewalk, screaming, I'm effed, what am I gonna do? I have no phone, what am I gonna do? I can't believe I did this, I'm an idiot, which I am an idiot, and it had no one to blame but myself. And when everyone came out to look at it and said, oh, how'd you do that? I could not come up with an answer that didn't sound completely idiotic. So, that was 100% my fault. That was my Thursday. And that was just, overall a shitty experience. So, hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Get used to them. I might have a couple more. Only if they're going to be really interesting and probably come with some extra video footage to make it entertaining. So, I hope you all are having a good New Year still, and I will see you guys next week. Remember, I post videos every Wednesday. If you like this video and if you like story times, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And hit that big red subscribe button so you can see all of my videos. And if you hit the little bell next to it, it'll let you know every time I upload a video. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Can't. Story times hurt when you have RSV. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. So, I don't even remember what I just named these people. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh my God. I think it hurts more when I cough. Or, I think it hurts more when I talk. I'm gonna die. Whew.